Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and today we're going to do another one of my makeup collection series videos. So I started out with my makeup setting spray collection. Y'all know I have a lot of setting sprays, so I figured continue on with that. I'm going to actually share with you my foundation collection because girl has a lot of foundations. I only have a lot of foundations because I try so many out for YouTube and for my job because I do work in makeup, and yeah, I have to know what each foundation has to offer. So if you guys are interested in seeing my makeup collection foundations, then go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, because you know we still trying to get healthy, and keep on watching. Okay, so to start things off, currently the total amount of foundations that I currently own is 30. Yes, you heard it, 30. I have 30 foundations. So I have them separated by drugstore / affordable and then high end. I'm gonna let you know that my drugstore / affordable beats my high end. So I have 25 foundations that are drugstore / affordable, and then I have 5 high-end foundations. Why? Because higher end foundations are a little bit expensive, so it's harder to buy a bunch of those foundations. So let's start off with that small little pile of high-end foundations because I got a lot. Okay, so the first foundation that I have that is high-end is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I really like this foundation. This is the foundation that I put on when I'm gonna go out to dinner and I want a full beat. I want to look glam, I want to look matte, but I still want to look amazing. This is the foundation that I put on. I love this foundation. I use it very sparingly because this is expensive. This is about $39, I want to say, or $42, either or. But yes, so that's this. That's one. The next foundation that I have is the Lorac Perfection Foundation. This has an SPF of 20, and actually I am the color 260 in this Fenty foundation, and then I am the color PR7, which is medium tan, in the Lorac foundation. And I like this foundation. This is a good foundation for every day. It has a matte finish, so I mean, I have oily skin, so a lot of these are going to be geared toward more of a matte finish or even a natural finish, but I like it. It's oil free, paraben free, fragrance free. I dig it. It's nice, it's good. It has more of a medium coverage versus like a full coverage, but you can definitely build it to a full coverage, so it's not that bad. The next foundation is my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. This foundation, I am in the color MN5. That's medium neutral 5. And this is like my all-time favorite foundation. A little goes a long way. And this does leave me nice and matte. It's long wearing. It's super light. I love this. So between these two, these are my like go-to for when I'm going out and I want to look super flawless. I use those two. Next is my Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. I'm in the color 5. So cute, the packaging on this. And this is a light to medium coverage, and I love this for days that I just want to even out my skin, make it look nice and natural. This doesn't have a matte finish per se. It does blur out like my pores and things like that, but it still has like that natural luminosity, so I like this for like those type of days when I don't want to have like heavy makeup. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and I really like it. I enjoy it. Then I do have 6. I have 6 high-end foundations. So this one is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. So it's basically like a tinted moisturizer. It's just super full coverage. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm, and this was very surprising. It has an SPF of 50 in it. So this is like a foundation you would use like if you're gonna be out all day, because it has that SPF in it. I like it. It definitely hydrates the skin. It's more of a natural to dewy finish. So I like this on days like that where I just want to look nice and fresh. I don't want to look completely beat, but I want to look even. This is my go-to. And then last but not least, I do have the Pure 4-in-1 Mineral Tinted Moisturizer, and this is in the SPF of 20, and this is in the color Tan. And in the Bye Bye Under Eye, I'm in the color Medium, or excuse me, Bye Bye Foundation. I'm in the color Medium. And then this one has a pretty light coverage. It's just on those days where you just want to throw something on really fast. This is very sheer. That's why I'm in the color Tan, because I'm really more of a medium. But for some reason, this is very sheer, this particular formula. So I like to build it just a little bit more, and that's why I have it like a little bit deeper color in it. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's not bad. I mean, it's for days where I want to go super duper light, and that's what we do. Oh, I lied. I have one more high-end foundation. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, and I'm in M53 Neutral. This is super full coverage, like super full coverage. And it is 24-hour wear, it says, and I gotta tell you, not my favorite foundation, because yes, it has super full coverage, but for some reason this sits on my skin and makes me look like I have makeup on. It doesn't leave it like flawless. It doesn't leave it for, I don't know, it's just something about this just makes it look like I have makeup caked on, and the formula to this, I didn't really care for it. Now on to the affordable makeup that I'm just standing here looking at all of this and I'm like, holy macaroni. Okay, on to affordable makeup. So now the first one is I've got the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation with SPF 15. This foundation is, what can I say? It smells like coconuts. I love it. It smells like coconuts. It comes with a little sponge. It has a little mirror. This is just an everyday, quick, want to throw on my skin to even it out type of foundation. Something where you're not gonna do like an overly glam look. This is that type of foundation. So I got this because I wanted to try this formula out. And I like it. It's not bad. Like I told you, it's not an everyday foundation. I don't wear this on an everyday basis. But I do wear it for those quick days where I just want to throw something on and run out the door. Like 5-minute looks, that's this. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the color Cream Beige, and this is a medium to neutral color. This has like a medium to buildable, like full coverage if you want. I really do, I like this foundation. This is more of a natural foundation. This is not matte, it's not dewy, it's like in between. It just leaves you natural. And then this one, I'm the color 119A Buff Beige. That's medium warm. So if in case you guys wanted to know my colors, that's this. I like this one. Like I said, it's the same thing. This one I would use like if I'm going to go out to dinner, if I'm going to go to work. I would definitely use this one versus this one is more for like throwing on because I'm going to run out to the store and I don't want to look kind of crazy. If I'm having like a little bit of a breakout, or if I'm having something going on, I'll throw this out just to even out my skin. Then I have the e.l.f. This one is the e.l.f. Acne Foundation. This foundation is so good. I love this foundation. It does have some good coverage on it. It's medium to full coverage, and it does a great job of hiding any blemishes, and it helps to fight any blemishes. That's why I really, really like this. I got this in the color Beige, and I love it. I use this on days where I'm breaking out, where it's just not, my skin is just not feeling me and I need to fight back. This is the foundation that I use. And this one I believe is $8. This one is $6, I want to say, or $5.99. And this one as well, $5.99. You can't go wrong. These are some pretty good prices. Next, I have the Flower Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. It says Nude Skin Feel. This is an all-day wear. This has an SPF of 18, and my color is Soft Sand M2. And what can I say? This foundation is very dewy. Light Illusion, yes. It is definitely a very luminous, dewy kind of foundation. So this is for days where I want to look extra glowy. I will put this foundation on. I do like the coverage. It does have a pretty medium to buildable coverage, like full. But like I said, just it's very dewy and I'm already oily, so I try to use this as like a medium cover foundation. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Next, I have the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless Foundation. This is their liquid foundation, and this is definitely what it says. It's natural coverage. It's your skin, but a little bit better, and it does leave it pretty flawless for me. I have oily skin, like I told you, so I always put like a mattifying pore filling primer under, but this just makes my face look super naturally glowy. Not crazy dewy like this one does, but this one just has like that natural glow. This is like my everyday go-to type of foundation. I will use this. Next, I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. My color is the color medium beige in 04. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, in BH Cosmetics, I am 219 Golden Toffee, if you guys want to know. But this foundation used to be my absolute 100% foundation. This is a full coverage foundation. Yes, it says medium to full coverage, but for me, this is very full coverage. I used to love this foundation. It used to cover everything, leave me nice and flawless, but I unfortunately have stopped using it so much because now it is doing the same type of effect that this one does, the Kat Von D. It kind of sits on top of my skin and it makes me look like I have foundation and makeup on, and I'm not really liking that kind of vibe. I like to kind of look just naturally flawless, if that makes sense. But yeah, it is a really good foundation. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. It does leave it like matte. It's light wearing, it's long wearing, so I mean, it doesn't feel heavy to me. It just makes me look like I have makeup on, and I don't really want to look like that. So yeah. Next, I have the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Long Wear Matte Foundation. So I have their LA Girl Pro foundation, or I had it and I used it all up. It used to be one of my favorite foundations. That one is actually comparable to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I really like the coverage on it. I do. But like I said, I have oily skin, so I gear toward more matte foundations, and this is probably one of my favorite matte foundations. This one at the drugstore is $9.99. This one is $9.50. This one is $12.99 or $14.99, one of those two. So they can get a little pricey, but they're not too bad. This one was $7.99, and I really like the coverage on this. Like I said, I'm in the color GLM675 medium beige. It has a medium to full coverage. Like I said, I usually go pretty light, so more of a medium, unless I'm doing like a full beat, going out glam, like out that I'm going to be taking a bunch of pictures, I want to look flawless. I usually use medium coverage. I don't really build it to a full coverage, so I like this one. Next, I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Demi Matte Finish Foundation, and this is in the color Natural Beige, number 105. And this has 24-hour wear tests on it. I don't know. It says it's medium to full coverage. It is more of a fuller coverage for me, and this does exactly the same thing that this one and my Milani one does. It just kind of, it does a lot of coverage. It does cover, but it makes my skin look like I have foundation on, and I really don't like the way that that looks. I used to use this a lot more, probably in the winter time, because my skin gets a little bit drier. So I might be dipping back into this now that we're coming into the fall and winter. So we'll see, but yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. It's $11.99 or $12.99 at the drugstore. It's not too bad. Then next I have the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation. This is one of my favorite. I probably have like two. It's one of my favorite foundations right now. I wear this almost every single day. If I'm not doing like a first impression, or if I'm not doing like a specific look that needs specific foundation, like a full coverage foundation, or a glam look or something like that, or a high end, or this is what I'm wearing. I love this foundation so very much. It's 24-hour wear. It has a sunscreen of 25, the SPF of 25. It's super lightweight, but it has full coverage capabilities. I can't tell you how much I love this. I love this so much. It's my favorite foundation of them all. Okay, next I have the ColourPop No Filter Foundation, and this foundation, I'm in the color Light 70, and this foundation has become not my favorite foundation. I bought it because I was like, oh, I love the No Filter Concealer, I love the No Filter Setting Powder, and I wanted to try it all out. And I gotta tell you, this breaks down on my skin. I guess because I'm super oily, this breaks down on my skin so fast. Probably by like the 4-hour mark, I'm like, can see like the patchiness. And it's usually like my chin, my forehead, my nose area is like my biggest problem, but yes. Is it affordable? Absolutely. I believe it is $9.99 on the website. It's not a bad foundation. Like I said, I have oily skin. It's not where I wouldn't wear it. I actually wore it the other day and it was pretty okay, but it did break down in the area that I tell you. So it's not too bad. Now, this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is in Creamy Natural C3. It has an SPF of 17, and this is the cool tone one. And I really like this foundation. This is more of a natural finish foundation. It's going to cover your skin. It's going to be your skin, but better. Luminous, but not crazy dewy. Like I told you, it's more of a natural finish. I don't say dewy, but natural. So I really like this a lot. I recommend this to a lot of people. L'Oreal, you got this going on. Next, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I am in the color F10, and this foundation is full coverage, like it says. I really do enjoy this foundation. It's more of a matte foundation, but to me, because I have oily skin, like I said, it is more like a natural like coverage for me. It doesn't make it like super duper matte, but it's not super duper shiny. So I really like this. It's newer to my collection. I haven't really played around with it as much, so I will be dipping into this. But yeah, I mean, I like it so far. It comes in a range of colors, so could do no wrong. And I think this one's on at Ulta for $9.99, I want to say, if not $10.99 something. No, I take it back. This is $12 because I bought it on a coupon. Yep, $12. This one here is $10.99. Then next I have the foundation that is like probably my favorite next to this L'Oreal Fresh Wear. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is my second bottle. I love this foundation. This makes me look super flawless. Like if I'm going to go out to a special occasion, the holidays, this and that, this is going to be my affordable foundation next to my Fenty. It'll be these two on those days. So yes, I love this. It is beautiful on my skin. I have oily skin, but it makes it look nice and matte, poreless. It's the color True Beige 222, and I love this. It is affordable. This is $5.99, like $5.99 if you go to Walmart. So yes, I get this. I love it. Next, I have the Maybelline Smooth and Dewy, and I'm in the color 225 medium buff in this. And this is almost done because I've been trying it out. This is the foundation that I have on right now, and I've had it on since 9 o'clock this morning, and it is 6 p.m. So you can see already my shiny little T-zone, my chin and everything. If I was to blot right now, you'd see a bunch of oil. So this is more on days where it's cold and I know that I'm not gonna be sweating as much. I'll use this because this is also extremely dewy. Obviously it says dewy and smooth. This is pretty comparable to the Flower Beauty, but this one is more affordable. This one's about $12.99 or $14.99, and this one is $5.99. So almost the same. It has medium to full coverage, of course. You can build it up to a full coverage, but like I told you, I use everything on a medium coverage. But yeah, I really enjoy this foundation a lot. Next, I have the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I'm in the color 130 and Buff Beige. And this is the Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. And yes, this is super full coverage. A little goes a long way with this foundation, but I like the way that this sits on my skin. So it is full coverage. It doesn't make me look cakey. So I do use this on fuller coverage days. So I like it. I enjoy it. It doesn't make it feel heavy on my skin. Like some foundations can make you feel heavy. But this one is pretty light. So I love it. And then the next one is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with a sunscreen of SPF 50. And it has antioxidant and rich pollution protection. I'm in the color 220 Natural Beige, and this was the foundation that I wore when I was in New York. This one and another one that I'll show you, but this is my favorite foundation that has like a SPF in it. For some reason it doesn't feel like it has a sunscreen in it, and I love that it doesn't feel like that. It has like that weird texture. But yes, I like it a lot. So go out and buy it. This one is, I believe, $12.99. So is this one. So this is the newest foundation to my collection. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. So this is the first NYX foundation that I have, and it took me a while to get the right color match because for some reason in this formula the color is a little yellow. So to kind of get to where I think I might be, and it still looks a little yellow, but we're gonna try it. This is in the color Soft Beige. It has a matte finish. It says it's full coverage. So I haven't tried it just yet, but I hear good things about it, so let's just see what happens with that. And then last but not least, I do have the Time Wise Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation from Mary Kay. I've yet to try this foundation too. This was given to me from a friend of mine, and I have yet to try it. But we shall see. And then now, I promise you, we are almost done. Now for stick foundations. So for stick foundations, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in the color Classic Beige. This foundation wasn't my favorite stick foundation. This one was a little meaty. It was a little patchy. It was hard to blend out. It's medium coverage, and I'm just like, there are better ones. Then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Foundation. This is for combination skin, and I'm in the color Natural Beige 220. And this foundation wasn't my favorite either. I don't know, for some reason it just wasn't what I expected it to be, I guess. I'm not a fan, I guess, of stick foundations, but I have them for if in case I want to use a stick foundation and be really quick. Next, I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation Stick, and I actually like this one. I'm in 235 Medium Beige, and this one was pretty easy to work with. You can see like all the product that's in there. I mean, I've used it a couple of times, and I really like this foundation a lot, so that was a plus. And then next I have the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Sticks. And these have an SPF of 27. They're both foundation. I have the color 407 in Natural Beige and 405 Sand. So this one, the 405 one in Sand, I use like when I'm in like a little tan, I guess. And then this one is when I'm a little bit lighter, the 407. But sometimes I mix the two and it looks really nice. I like the way that this foundation looks on me. It doesn't look like I have cakiness happening, but I don't use it all that often. This is like if I'm traveling, if I want to grab makeup with me to take really fast, this is what I gravitate to. Last but not least, of all my foundations, this is my No Filter foundation stick from ColourPop. This is medium 85C, and this by far is my favorite foundation stick of them all. Look at all that product. But yes, I love the way that this leaves my skin. It makes it look flawless. It makes it look beautiful. It doesn't look cakey. It glides. It's amazing. Love this stick foundation. This is my all-time favorite stick foundation of them all from everyone that I have tried. And I believe that is it. Woo! That was a lot of foundation. So yeah, I mean, I have a ton of foundations. Like I said, I'm trying to work through them. I haven't bought anything new. The newest one, like I told you, was my NYX one. Just because I got a really good deal on it, and I needed to try a new NYX, or I needed to try a NYX foundation out. So yeah, that completes this video. If you guys enjoyed watching me talk about all of my foundations that are in my collection, then please like this video, of course, give it a thumbs up because it helps me out, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell down below so that you can get notified every time I upload videos, which is 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you know, if life permits. And yeah, I mean, I know that is a ridiculous amount of foundation for a person to have, but like I said, I mean, I work in makeup. I do YouTube on the side, obviously, because you guys are watching me. And yeah, I like to be knowledgeable of different types of formulas, different type of foundations, from liquids to creams to sticks to, you know, all types of complexion products. So yeah, I mean, I know, it is what it is. But I have kind of narrowed it down to like what are my absolute faves. So once I work through all of these foundations, I will probably just have maybe the most 5 foundations, which is pretty normal, maybe. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate all the love and the support. Please comment down below if you've tried any of these foundations. Which ones are your favorite? Which ones do you like to go out for glam days, for parties? Which is for your everyday foundation? Which is, you know, whatever it is that you like. Please let me know down below because I want to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching because my son is running around acting like a dang fool. And I will see all you beauties in my next video. Bye.